Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. We are going to be reading Dork Diaries, which is also the global bestseller, the first book. I got this for £7 and the blurb is: Get ready to meet your new BFF, Nikki Maxwell. Nikki's not popular, in fact, she's the opposite of popular. Nikki's a total dork. She's hoping that moving to a new school might just mean a chance to make some friends and leave her old dorky ways in the past. But life's never that simple. Follow Nikki's life through hilarious doodles and diary entries and get ready to embrace your inner dork. Okay, I guess we can be embracing our inner dork then in this book. Okay. I'm guessing that's her full name. Okay. Saturday, August 31st. Sometimes I wonder if my mum is brain dead. Then there are days when I know she is. Like today. The drama started this morning when I casually asked if she would buy me one of those cool new cell phones, but that do almost everything. I considered it a necessity of life, second only to maybe oxygen. What better way to clinch a spot in the CCP, cute, cool, and popular group at my new private school, Westchester Country Day, than by dazzling them with this wicked new cell. Last year, it seemed like I was the only student in my entire middle school who didn't have one. So I brought an older used phone, super cheap on eBay. It was bigger than what I wanted, but I figured I couldn't go wrong with the clearance price of only $13. I put my I put my telephone in my locker and spread the word that I had hot gossip and my new phone and that everyone could now call me. Then I counted down the minutes before my social life heating up. I got really nervous when two of the CCP girls came walking down the hall in my direction, chatting on their cell phones. They came right over to my locker and started acting super friendly. Then they invited me to sit with them at lunch, and I was like, okay. But deep down inside, I was jumping up and down, doing my Snoopy happy dance. I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Then things got really strange. They said that they heard the hot gossip about my brand new iPhone and that everyone, meaning the rest of the CCP crew, was dying to see it. I was about to explain that I'd said I had hot gossip about my new phone, not the hot gossip is about my new iPhone. But I never got a chance because unfortunately my telephone started ringing very loudly. I was trying my best to ignore it, but both of the CCP girls were staring at me like, well, aren't you going to answer it? Obviously, I didn't want to answer it because I had a really bad feeling that they were going to be a little disappointed when they actually saw my phone. So I just stood there praying that it would stop ringing, but it didn't. And pretty soon everyone in the hallway was staring at me too. Finally, I gave in, snatched open my locker and answered the phone, mainly to stop that awful ringing. Ew, oh my god, hello? I was like, sorry, wrong number. And when I turned around, both the CCP girls were running down the hall screaming, make it go away, make it go away. I guessed it was probably meant that they didn't want me to sit with them at lunch anymore, which is really humiliating. The most important lesson I learned last year was that having a cruddy phone or none at all can totally ruin your social life. While millions of kids regularly forget their homework, not a single one would be caught dead without their cell phone, which is why I was nagging my mum about getting me one. I've tried saving up my own money to buy it, but that was impossible to do, mainly because I'm an artist and totally addicted to drawing. Like if I don't do it every day, I'll go nuts. I spend all of my cash on sketchbooks, pencils, pens, art camp, and other stuff. Hey, I'm so broke. I have a milkshake on layaway at McDonald's. Anyway, when Mum came home from the mall with a special back-to-school present for me, I was pretty sure I knew what it was. She rambled on and on about how my attending a new private school was going to be a stressful time of tremendous personal growth, and how my best coping mechanism would be to communicate with my thoughts and feelings. I was absolutely ecstatic because you can communicate with a new cell phone, right? I kind of zoned out on most of what my mum was saying because I was daydreaming about all of the cool apps, games and music I was going to download. It was going to be love at first sight. Me and my new cell phone. But after my mum finally finished her little speech, she smiled really big, hugged me and handed me a book. I opened it frantically, flipped through the pages, figuring that maybe she had hidden my new cell phone inside. It made perfect sense at the time because all the advertisements said it was the thinnest model on the market. But slowly, it dawned on me that my mum had not gotten me a cell phone, and my so-called present was just a stupid little book. Talk about major heartbreak. Then I noticed that all the pages of the book were blank. I was like, oh no, she didn't. My mum had given me two things, a diary and a irrefutable evidence she is, in fact, clinically brain dead. Absolutely no one writes their most intimate feelings and deep dark secrets in a diary anymore. Why? Because just one or two people knowing all your biz could completely ruin your reputation. You're supposed to post this kind of juicy stuff online on your blog so millions can read it. Only a total dork could be caught writing in a diary. This is the worst present I have ever received in my entire life. I wanted to yell at the top of my lungs, Mum, I don't need a stupid book with 336 blank pages. What I needed is to be able to communicate with my thoughts and feelings to my friends using my very own cell phone. Wait. Silly me. I keep forgetting I don't have any friends yet. But that could change overnight, and I need to be prepared with a shiny new cell. In the meantime, I will not write in this diary, never, ever again.